Hi everyone, welcome to my video presentation. My name is Wang Yi, and the topic for my research is identifying the factors affecting the adoption of light-emitting diode LED light among consumers in Sunway City, Kuala Lumpur, applying the technology acceptance model. First, I would like to talk about my research background. Malaysia generates electricity through the burning of fossil fuels, directly release greenhouse gases to the environment, which leads to climate change. The lifespan of LED and usage of energy is superior. The adoption of energy-efficient lighting technology leads to significant energy savings. Changing from incandescent light to LED light would save 88.52% on electricity bills, while changing from fluorescent light to LED light would save 36.54% on electricity bills. Moving on to the problem statement and research objectives. I'm curious what factors affects the adoption of LED light among consumers in Sunway City, Kuala Lumpur, and how do income levels of consumers affect the adoption of LED light, and how to improve the adoption rate of LED light in Malaysia. This leads to my research objective. Objective 1 is to identify the factors affecting the adoption of LED light among consumers in Sunway City, Kuala Lumpur. The second objective is to study the effect of income levels on the adoption of LED light among consumers in Sunway City, Kuala Lumpur. And the third objective is to propose methods for enhancing the adoption rate of LED light in Malaysia. Moving on to the literature review. Davis in 1989 proposed the Technology Acceptance Model, TAM, to analyze factors influencing the acceptance of technology. The author believed the perceived ease of use and perceived usefulness are the factors to affect the attitude on new technology. The attitude or behavioral intention then has a positive and significant effect on the actual adoption. The model is suitable for this research as the LED light is a highly energy efficient lighting technology. The hypothesis for this research, H1, perceived ease of use positively influences the perceived usefulness. H2, perceived ease of use positively influences behavioral intention. H3, perceived usefulness positively influences behavioral intention. H4, income moderates the relationship between perceived ease of use and behavioral intention. And lastly, H5, income moderates the relationship between perceived usefulness and behavioral intention. On the right-hand side is the conceptual framework for this research. This is a modified TAM model, while incorporating income as a moderating variable. Continue to the methodology of this research. The approach for this research is quantitative approach, with survey questionnaire using closed-ended questions with the Likert scale. The data collection is using random sampling method. Targeting population is consumers in Sunway Pyramid Mall, Sunway City. Total 150 respondents are interviewed. And the data analysis process uses statistical package for social sciences, SPSS, for descriptive, correlation, and regression analysis. Moving on to the findings and discussion of this research. The pie chart on the left-hand side shows the gender of the respondents. 33.33% out of 150 respondents are female, while 66.67% of the respondents are male. The pie chart on the right-hand side shows the monthly income of respondents. 20% of the respondents earn below 2,000 ringgit Malaysia, 16% earn between 2,000 and 4,000, 19.30% earns between 4,000 to 6,000, 18.70% earns between 6,000 to 8,000, 10% of the respondents earn between 8,000 to 10,000, while 16% of the respondents earn above 10,000. For hypothesis testing, the hypothesis is accepted if the p-value is less than 0.05. For hypothesis 1, the p-value is 0.002. Therefore, the hypothesis 1 is accepted. For hypothesis 2, the p-value is 0.002. Therefore, hypothesis 2 is accepted as well. For hypothesis 3, the p-value is 0.001. Therefore, hypothesis 3 is accepted. These hypotheses have the lowest p-value, implying this is the most significant predictors of the behavioral intention. For hypothesis 4 and hypothesis 5, both have income as moderator. Both p-value are 0.986 and 0.85 are more significant than p-value 0.05. Therefore, hypothesis 4 and 5 are rejected. On PU3 that asked respondents, I believe that LED lights can last longer than traditional light bulbs, has mean of 3.65 and standard deviation of 1.147. This is the lowest mean and highest standard deviation. Average response indicates moderate agreement. However, the high standard deviation suggests diverse opinions among the consumers, therefore indicating the durability of LED light may vary due to personal experience of consumers. The independent variable, perceived ease of use, PEOU1 asked the respondents, I find the installation and setup of LED lights to be simple, has mean of 4.04 and standard deviation of 0.904. While PEOU3 asked the respondents, I find it easy to switch from traditional lighting to LED lights, has mean of 4.01 and standard deviation of 0.945. This is the second and third highest standard deviation recorded. Both statements are generally agreed by the respondents. However, the moderate standard deviation indicates some respondents find the installation and switching to LED light to be a difficult process. The implications and contribution of study from this research is provide insight of factors affecting the adoption of LED light. The perceived usefulness and perceived ease of use are significant factors, and the study highlights the consumer opinion on the durability, installation, and switching to LED light to be varied. Therefore, suggests to policymakers and manufacturers of LED light to improve on these matters to enhance the adoption of LED light. Also, the study finds that income do not affect the attitude of consumers on LED light. The process of data collection helps spread awareness and knowledge of LED light to consumers, promoting the adoption of energy-efficient lighting technology. At the same time, helps contributes to SDG 11, Sustainable Cities and Communities, and SDG 13, Climate Action. Conclusion: the behavioral intention to adopt LED light among consumers in Summit City, Kuala Lumpur are explained by the perceived usefulness and perceived ease of use of the technology acceptance model. However, income does not influence the attitude of consumers towards LED light, therefore suggesting the policymakers and manufacturers of LED light to focus on the usefulness and ease of use of the LED light. The study provides meaningful insight on factors and areas of LED light which needed to improve to enhance the adoption of LED light. Lastly is the limitations and future research recommendation. The first limitation is the geographic focus of this research. This research only focuses consumers in Summit City, Kuala Lumpur. Therefore, in the future, researchers should expand the geographic focus to other cities as well. The second limitation is the modified TAM model. attitude towards using an actual system use are neglected. Therefore, in the future, researchers should adopt full TAM model. The third limitation is the number of items for each wearable. Currently, this research have 3 items each for each wearables. Therefore, the future researchers should adopt more items for each wearables. And the fourth limitation of this research is the sample size. This research now collected 150 respondents' data. In the future, researchers should collect larger sample size for better data. I'd like to end my video presentation here with the references used in this presentation. Thank you very much for watching.